beautiful pregnant divine feminines, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, the Enchanting Empress of Light Tarot and Oracle. So I'm back again with another reading, and today's reading is going to be about your pregnancy, okay? And depending on what cards that come up, I want to do some fun things with this. Lately, a lot of the energies have been heavy, okay, and serious, okay? And that's because that's what's happening, all right? But, you know, I want there to be some lightheartedness as well, okay, and some smiles, and maybe even a few laughs, you know what I mean? Because joy and happiness is important, even in the midst of suffering. Okay, here's some for you, and some for me. I hope all of you are doing splendidly today. And I hope you have been taking in your daily sunlight and doing your daily meditation, all right? And even if you're just a beginner, don't feel like you have to meditate for 60 minutes. I mean, you have to start off gradual and small, okay? And on my last pregnancy video, I left a comment and I pinned it. So all of you pregnant divine femmes need to go and read that comment, all right? Because I have some good stuff in there, okay, about how to keep your vibration high, all right, and other things that you can do. Okay. So so now we're gonna. I'm going to clear the energy. All right, so what you can do, if you like, you can breathe in through your nose and then out through your mouth while I do this, okay? Okay. So before I start, I would like to start this reading by giving thanks. So first off, I'd like to give thanks and gratitude to my Creator. I'd like to give thanks to my ancestors before me, known and unknown. I'd like to thank our beautiful angel guides and our beautiful spirit guides for helping us on this journey and this life experience. I'd also like to thank and show gratitude for the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, and ether, spirit. And I'd also like to show gratitude to our spirit animals, known and unknown. Okay. All right. So so what we're going to do, we're also going to do names, okay? So I have some index cards of names, and I'm going to pull these cards, and the cards that I pull, the names that come out, and these are names that you haven't picked for your baby. This might be a name that you may decide upon, okay, in the future. And these names, the names that come out, could also be the name that your baby had in their past life. Okay? So keep that in mind. When I say past life, it doesn't necessarily mean their recent most past life. Their past lives, could be in the 15th century. All right. So that's something interesting because, names have a spiritual significance. Okay? All right. So I'm going to use the Are You Pregnant deck as always, and What Does This Person Look Like deck. Okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to try to keep this reading short to under an hour. I just, I can go on with the energies forever, but at some point it has to be cut off point. All right. Yeah, so the energies, since I began my new series, reading for the beautiful Pregnant Divine Femmes, the energy has been very heavy, okay? Very emotional, very sad, very stressful, okay? And for some, even frightening if they have an abusive partner, okay? So, the energies here are somewhat negative, all right? But there has always been a silver lining in these readings, and that's because that is what Spirit wants to show us, that there's a silver lining, okay, in everything. You just have to find it. And you have to maintain a high vibration. That would be the easiest way to find it. And I always talk about that. A lot of people think it's nonsense, like, oh, no one can be happy all the time, and that's true. You can't be happy all the time, but try to find happiness and beauty and gratefulness in everything, okay? Because that helps. Smile, crack a joke, do anything to keep your mood up. Because emotions is energy in motion, all right? Emotions are energy in motion, all right? So it's very significant and very, very important. And that's another thing that I tell my beautiful pregnant divine femmes is to control your emotions. I know, I understand, if people get mad or if you cry because you're frustrated or something bad happens, yeah, but, on the whole, though, try your best to control your emotions. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Spirit, what are the messages that you want the beautiful pregnant divine femmes to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages that you want? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, can I have three more cards, please? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, three more cards about the energies you want the pregnant divine feminines to know today. Thank you, Spirit. What are the energies that you want the pregnant divine femmes to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, thank you, Spirit. What are the other messages that you want the divine femmes to know? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have partner disinterested in intimacy, arguing, going to bed angry, feeling unloved and undesired. All right, so so this is at the bottom of the deck. So some of you may be going through this, but this is not a very strong energy. So it's not a problem. All right, for most of you, but maybe for for a few of you. Okay. All right. All right. So we have our cards here. Okay, so we have water birth, home birth, using a doula or midwife, other childbirth options. Okay, so for many of you pregnant divine femmes, you're actually thinking of doing the non-traditional way of giving birth. Okay, some of you are considering not giving birth in a hospital. Okay, some of you are actually considering something like this. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, as long as you know what you're doing, and as long as you put safeguards in place for your baby, in case something does happen, you should be okay. All right. Okay, so we have posting on pregnancy forums, starting a new online business, researching pregnancy topics and baby names. All right, so this is the energy that that's coming through this reading right now, and this is what many of you are doing. All right, and some of you may even be doing it like this. You're in bed. Some of you who have just given birth, maybe even breastfeeding your baby while you're online getting things done. Okay. Because many of us are a one-woman show. You know what I'm saying? We can do things. We can do things on our own. Yes, we do need help from time to time, but we are so competent. We can do things. We can get things done. We can multitask. All right. So here's the next energy, next card. Oh, okay. So some of you are either moving or you're getting ready to move. All right, moving into a new rental home, packing and getting ready to move out. All right, so this energy is not, for those of you who have just purchased a home, because that's a really big deal. Okay, most people rent. Okay, so that's the energy here, and that's absolutely wonderful too. All right, moving into a new rental home. So congratulations to those of you who are in the midst of moving, or you're about ready to move, or you've already done it. Okay. And the last card. Okay. Last energy here. Okay. So this is a good card, and this is what I recommend. All right, to those of you who are pregnant and who may not have, close family to talk to, or a sister or anything like that, or a mom or anything. So this says, confide in someone you trust. Venting your emotions, maintaining social ties. I'm sorry about that. If I turn my head away and my mouth goes away from the microphone, I apologize for that. Okay. So yeah, maintaining social ties. All right. So so this is exactly what it means. All right. So for those of you who don't have someone that you can confide in and trust, I mean, if there are truly some of you out there who don't have any family or anyone or a friend or anyone, you can very well go online. Okay. I have a lot of wonderful online friends that I've met throughout the years. Okay, I've never met them in person, but they're good people. Okay, and and I've talked to them through some stressful moments that I've had, and they're just like a friend. They help me through it. So all right, so okay, so we're gonna get some clarifiers here. Okay. Yeah, a lot of moms are really preferring and considering other childbirth options, because a lot of women are just, they're over it. They're over the sterile, medical, hospital setting. You know what I mean? Um, Although there are a few hospitals that they actually decorate the room to look like a normal bedroom. Like, they do a really good job of that. So some hospitals try to make it, as cozy and as comfortable for new moms as possible. Okay? But it's still not the same. You're still in a hospital. And a lot of you have been doing your research and saying, hey, you know what? Women have been giving birth for thousands of years and before there were even hospitals, so how did they do it, you know what I mean? But then a lot of babies died and a lot of moms died through childbirth in those times, so you have to be careful. See, I knew there was a card that was turned over, and that really bothers me when that happens. Okay. But nowadays you can explore these other childbirth options because, we have things now like doulas and midwives, and even though you're giving birth at home, a lot of times they have, medical people on standby, you know what I mean? So you're giving birth at home, but it's not entirely without medical assistance, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, why is this water birth, home birth energy here? Wow, thank you, Spirit. Oh. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so with regard to choosing other childbirth options, this is your baby. This is your baby and your life, okay? So you're using your intuition to do what's best for you and your baby, okay? It doesn't matter what anyone else says. It doesn't matter if your parents say, oh, that's dangerous, you should give birth in the hospital, or whatever, or if your sister or your friends or whatever, you follow your intuition, all right? And this, this is a new beginning, all right? This is a new beginning of when you stand up for your truth, all right? You're going to stand up and you're going to do what you want to do with regard to how you give birth to your baby, okay? And this may signify a new beginning as far as if you're a first-time mom and this goes well, you may continue to give birth to your children in this way, all right? You may start a tradition, you know what I mean? To where it's a new beginning to where this is always, that you'll always do this, all right? All right. We're going to keep things moving here. So, Spirit, why is the going online and starting a new business and posting on pregnancy forums, why is this energy here, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. I honestly think that this is referencing to starting an online business. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. All right, and while previously you abandoned this idea of going online, you basically abandoned it and you thought it was a done deal and it was over. Okay, but the idea is resurrecting. All right, it's not over. Okay, you're gonna start your new business, all right? And you're not wondering anymore, all right? You're not wondering, you're not doubting, you're not being distrustful about the process, you're not paranoid, you're not you're not wondering if this new online business is going to work or not. All right, you're beyond that now. Okay, you're going forward with this. All right, and this is what I'm seeing here. All right, so if this resonates for even one of you, all right, this is a sign from Spirit that you don't have to doubt. Okay, and you're right, it isn't over. All right. If this was a dream of yours or an idea to build wealth for your family, all right, go for it. Okay, go for it. Because Spirit's saying you don't have to doubt. So if you don't have to doubt or worry, it means it's going to work out. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Hey, Spirit, why is the moving into a new rental home energy here? Thank you, Spirit. Oh. Okay, so I mean, we all know that moving is very stressful. All right, so yeah, you're gonna get into some conflict while you're moving. Okay. All right. It's stressful. It is what it is. You could be fighting, with your husband or your boyfriend or your partner. You could be fighting with your kids. You guys could be, it's a lot of stress. Okay, a lot of stress is going on, but it's going to be successful. The move is going to go without a hitch. My beautiful, pregnant, divine feminines. All right. The move is going to go without a hitch. It's going to be successful, okay? Yes, you're going to have stress, all right? Not going to lie, all right? You're going to have some stress. And according to what this card is, which is the Five of Wands, you may have a little more stress than usual, all right, with this move, okay? Something could have happened. The rental van, they may have not, they don't have the right size rental van or your U-Haul truck or something. Something stressful is going to happen with this move, but Spirit says don't worry about it, okay? And that's what I'm seeing here, that it's all going to be successful and it's going to go well, okay? All right, we're at the last energy here. Last card. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, why is the confide in someone you trust and energy here? Why is this energy here for the pregnant divine feminines? Thank you, Spirit. All right, yeah. Some of you, this is not going to resonate for everyone, obviously, but for some of you, y'all are going through it, man. Y'all are going through some stress. I mean, you're actually, I'm feeling as I hold this card that you're defending yourself, but like emotionally, like you almost have to stick up for yourself or defend yourself from someone. Or you just have a lot of combative energy, a lot of it's almost like you're trying to keep people back. You're holding people back, all right? People are getting all up in your face, all right? Look at all the other wands down here. You have a stick. You're saying, get back, leave me alone. All right? And you have no one to talk to about this, all right? And progress is slow going, all right? Whatever this negative situation is, you're going to eventually come out of it, all right? We got the Knight of Pentacles here, all right? but he's the slowest knight in the deck, all right? So it might take a while, all right? In the meantime, you know, in the meantime, you should talk to someone about this, someone that you trust, all right? Don't talk to someone who's going to sit there and gossip, right? And then talk behind your back as soon as they leave and tell everybody your business, all right? If you don't have anyone in real life that you can trust, go online, all right? Go online. There's a lot of good people out there, all right? It's just like in real life. There's bad people and good people, but there's good people out there. Try to start forging friendships, okay? If you don't have anyone in your life, if you don't have any friends, you don't have sisters, if you don't have anyone to help you through this situation while you're pregnant, okay? Go online, all right? Do whatever you have to do, but this is why you need someone to talk to, someone that you can trust, all right? Because this situation's been going on for a while, and, you know, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere fast, all right? But it is going to be resolved, all right? So you can, you know, breathe a sigh of relief, okay? Spirit's saying it's going to be resolved. It's just, you know, it's just not going to be in a timely manner that you would like, all right? Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to find out what your baby, the traits, the physical traits that your baby may look like, okay, when your baby's born, okay? We have straight hair and wavy hair. Most babies are not born without hair, but some are. If you take a baby brush, you can comb over the baby's hair. You can tell if the baby's hair is straight, you know what I mean, and just lay flat, or if the baby's hair has a little wave to it, you know what I mean, or if it's really, really curly, you can tell, all right? Because there is a card called straight hair, and a lot of people might think, oh, well, babies don't have long hair. Well, a lot of babies do have hair. You'd be surprised. You know, I have seen some newborn babies with a full head of hair. I'm not kidding. It is the coolest but strangest thing ever. And this deck is so thin because I had to take out a lot of the adult physical attributes that a baby would not have. All right, so we're just narrowing it down to the basics here. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what is the pregnant divine feminine's baby going to look like? What are some of their characteristics, their physical characteristics? Oh, that one almost got pulled. Almost. Thank you, Spirit. It's getting hot. Okay. All right. Let's see what comes up. Okay, green eyes. Beautiful. And keep in mind that when a lot of babies are born, all of their eyes look blue, but within a month or two, sometimes their eyes change. Okay, they change color. All right. And this could also be the eyes that your baby's going to end up having for the rest of their life. Okay, this is the physical attributes that come up here is what they are going to have. You may not see them right when they're born, but these are the physical attributes that they're going to have. So your baby's going to have green eyes and full lips. Okay, I've seen some newborn babies with the cute little thin lips, and then I've seen some newborn babies with really puffy lips. It's the cutest thing ever. Okay, so green eyes and full lips and curly hair. All right, so if you or your partner has curly hair, looks like your baby's gonna have that too. That's so precious, adorable. Okay, so now we're going to pull some names, okay? So the name, you know, it's like I said earlier, all right? If I pull a name on here, because some of the names that I have on here, it's not just popular names of the modern world, okay? I also included names in there that are not so popular, but that are from some time ago, all right? I did that for a reason. All right, so if a name, you know, if a name comes out, if, you know, I say a name, and you're like, oh, I would never name my baby that, you know, that's okay, but your baby may have had that name in a past life. You know what I mean? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what is the name of Pregnant Divine Feminine's baby that she's either going to name in the future or a name that this baby had in a past life? Whoa. Okay, so I'm going to take these. Bennett if it's a boy, and Brooke if it's a girl. Wyatt if it's a boy, and Wilhelmina if it's a girl. Peyton if it's a girl, Philip if it's a boy, and the last name. Samantha if it's a girl, and Scott if it's a boy. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let's see, put that there. Go here. Green eyes. Okay. And put this here. Okay. All right. So yeah, so if any of those names don't ring a bell to you, if you would never even pick that name for your child, you know, it's all cool. You know, that name could have been a name that they had in a past life. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through. So your baby's going to have green eyes, full lips, and curly hair. Your baby's going to be beautiful. All right. And so this was a very positive reading. You know, use your intuition with regard to, you know, the home births that, you know, the childbirth options that you choose, whether it's a home birth or, you know, whatever you decide on, okay? It's not anyone else's decision, it's yours, okay? A lot of grandparents and parents and friends and relatives mean well, but this is your baby, okay? This is your moment, not theirs, okay? So you don't have to doubt about starting that online business, all right? Start it, and it's going to become fruitful, okay? But you can't doubt, all right? You can't doubt it. Don't doubt it. Spirit says don't doubt it. Just do it. Don't doubt it. Just do it. Okay? And with regard to moving, you know, it's going to be a bumpy ride, okay? Not going to lie. All right? And moving usually is, but for you, unfortunately, for some of you, this isn't going to be a particularly stressful move. But you don't have to worry because it's all going to work out. It's going to be successful. Okay? You're going to move into a beautiful new home, new surroundings, a new vibration, a new energy. Okay? It's going to go well. Okay? But I'm warning you. It's going to be bumpy. All right? So remember what I said about controlling your emotions. Don't get overly angry or anxious. All right? Just chill. Okay? Okay. Okay, and with regard to whatever situation that you're going through that you feel you have to defend yourself, and you're actually having to push people back, all right, that's very stressful, okay? That's very stressful, all right? So please, okay, Spirit is saying, and this is what I'm seeing here, you need to find someone that you can trust, all right? Someone to talk to about this, even if it's someone online, a good friend, all right, that you meet online. But even if you don't, you know, what I'm seeing here is that it's going to resolve itself. Either you're going to resolve it or it's just going to resolve itself. But it's going to take a while, all right? It's going to take a while. So just, you know, hang in there, all right? But it will work itself out. Oh, okay, so that's it for today's reading. Please let me know if any of this resonated with you, because I'm on this new path, and I am very interested in what you beautiful pregnant divine feminines think of this, what you guys think of my new format and the readings that I'm doing, and if any of this resonates with you at all, I'm very interested and would like to know. Okay, so I hope all of you have a wonderful day. You guys are going to have a beautiful baby, green eyes, full lips, curly hair, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful baby. I spoke the names that came to me intuitively. So just keep those in mind. And yeah, so that'll do it. So until the next reading, I will love you and leave you. Namaste.